Hi folks, okay, I'm going to give you the time yet again, and I'm just going to be another brief one. Hopefully I won't be sweared as less. Oh, here we go, bear with. Let it turn around. Anyway, hi family. Okay, time's moved on. I've calmed down. I'm ranting about the beast. Like I said on the last post, family, and I'm trying to word my questions and my statements in a question format, so it's clearer, okay? So it's not just me going blah blah blah, do you agree? And there's some ambiguity about it or their responses. Okay, the reason why one of the mental health workers who is also involved in the targeting programme, or I will also actually, like I said, I put a film out of all of them, all my interactions with them, so you can see how the fuckers carry on. I said I wouldn't swear, but never mind. Okay, but I'm also involved in the targeting programme. Okay, one of the questions they asked me, and the creature beast can't get the heads around, is why I haven't cracked up. Okay, why I haven't had a mental breakdown, had a psychotic collapse, why I've not gone batshit crazy and got myself a prison sentence, or just the reason they can't work it out in their heads. Is that correct, family? They just can't work it out. The reason why they can't work it out, and they sit, do you know something? While I'm saying this, they sit, the Beastmasters and their dregs, sit and discuss this, you know. So the doctors would have discussed this, okay? The GPs would have, all the GPs, different GP surgeries, and the doctors win them, and the healthcare professionals, Derby Homes, the council workers, they all would have discussed this, okay? They can't figure out the reason why I've not cracked up. Is that correct, family? Okay, I should have cracked up. Okay, part of the reason being I sort of like, I touch on my health subjects. And the reason why I touch them, don't go into detail, which I will on camera, and I'm going to show you my medical reports as well, just to show you just how much fuckery and how much effort they've gone to in not treating me and trying to target me as much as possible. But the health reasons I've explained previously that I'm in continuous pain, so suffering from chronic pain conditions, various health conditions. One of them is life threatening, and you're supposed to have medication. First diagnosis 10 years ago, you're supposed to be put on a certain medication. Everybody is. Okay, I think I've stated this previously. About 97% of these people with PBC, look it up, have this health condition that you put on certain medication to slow down the progression of any liver damages and any liver concerns, okay, and to manage the conditions that comes with that, so pain and fatigue, etc, etc. I've never been described that. You will see, and when I will point it out, that all my medical reports or the medical appointments I have, they will stay away from that condition. Is that correct, family? You'll hear it yourself, folks. I'm gonna show you them. Okay. That's one thing that causes pain and fatigue. And when I mean fatigue, everybody suffers from fatigue. You know that it's life destroying. Basically, you don't know if you're having a bad pain day. You think, oh, it's the pain, it's worse. And if you have a bad fatigue day, you know, oh no, it's fatigue because you just don't want to do nothing. You haven't got the energy to do anything. Okay. I also have arthritis as well. Quite severe arthritis, quite advanced arthritis. Again, which have never been treated for correctly or diagnosed correctly. And again, you will see my medical records. You will hear the doctor's appointments. You will hear the mental health appointments. You will hear everybody skirting around the issue because it is a serious condition. And both conditions are not health conditions that I could, you'll see me, I walk with a gait. I take the piss out myself, don't you fucking do it, folks, but I do because I just find it hilarious. But I've got a very dry sense of humour. Anyway, so it's affected me so much over the years, and you will see in my medical records I've stated over again I've complained of pain, and the doctors, even though it says on my medical condition I've got arthritis, it says, oh, it's just, it's just normal aches and pains, and they dismissed it. I've got so much on so many people regarding the targeting. They cannot say they are not involved, or the complete incompetence, and that the complete incompetence would have to carry on through surgery, and going from different areas as well, and different doctors having a look at saying, oh, or seeing me walk in the fucking door and seeing me walk with a gait, and not say anything, completely ignore it. And the reason why I walk with a gait, I've had arthritis in my left hip for about 20 years. Okay, getting worse. And had X-ray from the other arthritis for about 2 years ago, 18 months ago, not very long ago, and I discovered arthritis in my right hip. So that's why I walk with a gait. Okay, I've also got arthritis in my neck, which causes pain as well. So I've got 2 vertebrae and an MRI scan, and this is things that I can't lie about, folks. This is not things that I could make up, or they can say, oh, she's lying about that, or it's psychosis, or it's psychosomatic, she's just making it up because she's going through a stressful situation. They can see with X-rays, even though they've told me they're going to swap my X-rays, they can't lie. When people see me, they can't dismiss what they are seeing. Okay, I'm not saying I'm like the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame or something, but you know what I mean. You can tell that there's my walking is not straight. Okay, and the pain you suffer from that, anybody with arthritis, it's not just in the hip, it affects your back, it affects your thighs, it affects how much I can do in a particular day. I have to budget what I do in a particular day, and they all know this, and this is why I've never received the pain medication. I'm back on Coldamol because the one was just fucking crap, it just made me sleep, and they're purposely throwing things in, so I don't rest, I don't have a proper night's sleep. Okay, even though I suffer from fatigue, and anybody would tell you who suffers from fatigue as well, you can't sleep. So even though I'm knackered, I can't sleep. I can't tell you the last time I've had a good night's sleep, even before the lurgy, folks. I can't tell you, because I would wake up in pain, lie on one side of my hip, and then I have to lie on the other side of the hip, and then it's all drama, folks. It's all fucking drama. Anyway, they all know this, right? So they have a meeting, and when I say they, Derby Homes, Derby Police, Westminster Police, fucking Simon Foster, the GP surgery, the local pisshead, pervert at number fucking 1, undercover police officers, they all know this. They all see how I move from day to day. They know I'm not lying. They know that I'm in pain, and this has been going on for years, folks, and it's steadily got worse throughout the years. Okay, do you know when I told you that they would think my family, is that correct, family, sorry, so they all know this. Okay, so that's one reason why I should have cracked, because I'm not sleeping, I'm not having a good night's sleep for God knows how long. When I did have a good night's sleep, I've not got sleeping tablets. I was on sleeping tablets for years. I stopped that all of a sudden. Now I'm not on any sleeping tablets because I'm going for the change, obviously, and hot flushes and everything else. So even right now, at this moment, and that's why the targeting has increased, because I thought, oh, I should crack up, and I've not. Okay, even lack of sleep, and I'm sort of like literally 4 o'clock I'm going to sleep, wake up about 8ish, try to have a little nap again, and then shit, I don't know what happens. Wake up in bed, I don't know. Anyway, so this is how it is, and they all know this. Okay, they all know this. I've got no friends, and they've isolated me on purpose. So when I first started the targeting, they chatted shit about me, and there's a white van and it's a creature beast. I wish I had X-ray vision. So I went like in cartoons where you can like laser thing and fucking fry somebody. Bastards. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so they can't believe that I'm going on, and my general attitude is, even though I do swear about this, I'm quite positive. I'm not saying that I'm deliriously happy with my lot in life, but I'm quite content, and I feel quite loved up. Okay, this is one I want to talk to you about. Focus turn its light off, a little midget, sick little child molester. That's Hobday, by the way, Chief Inspector Jamie Hobday. Oh, it looks like a close proximity to it. Dirty little bastard. Anyway, yeah, so they can't believe how my attitude, once you become connected, does that make sense? To your clan, to your family, to whatever, first you will feel your chakra points. One of the first things I noticed was my chakra points lit up, so at various points, so at my crown, at the baby's font. Remember the baby's font? So is that correct, family? So baby's font. And I call, what's the one right at the top, right at your forehead? I call that my 8-ball. It's not 8-ball. I forgot what it's called, what the spiritual communities call it. I call that my 8-ball, okay? It's the one between your eyes, that one, okay? Energy it's constantly going into that. It's sort of like in the beginning, you get an influx of energy, okay? Every day, even if you're not feeling it, you will get it every day until you will notice it, the energy coming in from the universe and human resonance. That's if you're human and you're part of, or you're part of the creators. Okay, if you're part of the creators, you will feel that, okay? Once that happens, and you feel it going into your heart chakra as well, I feel it going into my heart chakra, and you feel the energy going through you are connected, and you will feel connected to everything on earth, everything that's meant to connect you, and that's connected to earth, even if it's like the birds, the trees, the plants, don't feel connected to the creature beast. This is what I mean about the creature beast. You will feel a revulsion, and that will grow. But coming back to that, and you will feel connection with everything. You will feel the love of your creator. When I say you'll feel it in your heart chakra, they will tell you that they love you by that. Okay, so even if you don't hear anything, some of you will. Some of you will have dreams, and they will tell you, come to you in your dreams. But sort of generally speaking, you will feel loved up. Is that correct, family? Okay. Because the energy, you're now connected to the consciousness energy of the universe, the consciousness energy of your creator, the people that are the entities that created humanity, that created Earth. You're part of the solar system. You're just loved up. That's the best. That's the best way I can feel it and describe it as. When that hits you, is it pineal gland? When I call it my 8-ball, I think that the scientific community. See that craft? Is it a craft? No, it's not a craft. Is it? Oh, we'll soon see. Anyway, okay. Sorry about that, family. I'm holding it at such an angle so I can speak and talk anyway. That's a craft, isn't it, folks? Have a look back on the videos, number 3 and number 6, and you'll see the craft, a craft, unmistakably oblong, long craft. And I think this is what I'm looking at now. I get so excited. It is a craft. I can't get it anymore. I don't know. It's not. And there's lights around. You know, I told you about the consciousness circles. I'm looking at one now. I just looked up, but there's one now, and it's not that. This is a craft. What I'm showing you now, it's gone. It wasn't a light from anywhere. It wasn't a light. Okay. It's too high up. Okay, that's where I'm filming from. Okay. that's what I was talking to, a family. So it would be, I can't even describe where it would be in the skyline, but you can see where the building is. So, and it would be just above to the left, keep going to the left of that building. It's gone now, it's cloaked itself. Okay, so I'm going to expand again. Okay, so yeah, when you're connected, and I'm not saying it because I'm going to tell you about the other times as well. Okay, go back. Okay, you will feel loved up, you feel part of Creator. Your pineal gland, something's happened to it, it will grow, you will feel it. Okay, you will feel the energy in it, and that governs your mood. That's why they say about psychopaths, people who have got psychopathic tendencies, that are narcissists, that scan their brain, they find there's an area missing. If they're showing pictures or showing films of happy events, as humans we would call happy events, like weddings, babies laughing, animals, people enjoying themselves, music, that area, I think in us, in humans and in other creatures, I will call us creatures as well, that all glow. Okay, that happened, they'll see that area in our brain light up. Is that correct, family? So much to say, folks. Okay, they've studied this, they know this. Okay, that's why I see so many fucking artists with that side of that area of their face tattooed. Anyway, I think the craft just flashed very quickly then. Anyway, in humans, so in psychopaths, people with narcissistic personalities, psychopaths, sociopaths, the area of that brain is dead. That it doesn't glow. It doesn't light up. Nothing. And their area with the brain where fear is governed, and they get kicked from torture and violence and fear. That part of their brain apparently does glow up. So they do get a kick out of causing pain, out of violence, fear. Okay. Is that true, family? Okay. I wanted to say, I propose, people that are labelled psychopaths, and I will go into this another time, people that are labelled psychopaths and sociopaths and the child molesters and the fucking rapist, so are not human. They are not human. I keep saying when I've got entity attachment that they've no human heart, so that's why they get a kick from pain. That's the only reason they can get a kick from causing pain and suffering to others. They're not human. But back to another time. Okay, the reason why I've not cracked up, I'm quite a jovial in myself, is because my soul is connected, if you want to put it into a spiritual sense, to the creators. Okay, my energy with the Schumann resonance, it's helped me to my energy to expand. So my soul, or my energy, is sort of connected to my creator. So my general energetic state, even when I'm doing nothing, just gorming, pensive into space, wondering, it's just generally quite relaxed and quite chilled and quite content. Content with life. Content with life is not a phrase I say about the targeting, but you can forget that. I forget that. But generally, I'm content with life. Life could be worse. Life could be a lot worse. Okay, this is why I see it. For me and for others. And I've got food when I want it, warmth. Okay, might be in extreme pain most of the time. I might be fucking fatigued, but you know what I mean. I'm not. Life's good. Even though I'm saying that, and it stops so much of what I wanted to do. Because you can't live your day-to-day life because I'm disabled, registered disabled, officially registered disabled. So it stops due to the pain, and my body just stiffs up. So literally, just even day-to-day household chores and what you go about in life, showering, cleaning up, hoovering, blah blah blah, cooking food and eating it, I'll be fucked. Do that all in one day. Just by 4 o'clock, I'm not even by 4 o'clock. By 2 hours in to do any activity, I'm aching, I'm in pain. I'm gonna have to limit my movements. I have to limit what I do before my body literally seizes up and my legs seize up. So they know all this, and even though it's happening, and even though this, and I'm not saying this is not a hard luck story, folks. I'm not saying this that, oh, get the violins out. I'm just saying it as it is. Okay, this ain't it. This ain't. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I just want to show you the matter. Even though with this going off, even though with the targeting with this creature beast, because I'm connected to higher beings, they can't touch me. Fucking head-wise, they can't touch me because occasionally they'll do things that'll just spark something, and either go angry or just, and like I say, and I will continue to say this, they continually try to fuck with my emotions, to continually target my heart area, to try to make me depressed. Isn't that right, family? They continually do that, continually say things. The death threats I have in a day, it's fucking unbelievable. The subliminal messages they do while I'm asleep, while I'm falling asleep. Literally, it's 24 hours a day. Listen to a recording if nobody believes me. Listen to recordings, and they know this is happening, and they can't believe that I've not cracked up. If I could kill them and get away with it, I would. And I've lost the death threats over the internet. No, of course I wouldn't. But if I could smite them, I would. Remember the first 2 years, family? Remember I used to say to her, every question, every time I used to speak to my family, say, you're going to smite them. You're going to smite the beast. Remember, family? Remember the time you used to say no? And then you said yes. Didn't you? Yes, you're going to smite them. Yay! Does anybody know what smite means? And yeah, as well, if you think I'm not sitting here all delirious, and another thing as well, the new age community won't tell you. I've always thought, this is disgusting. Listen, I've had a fucking racist nonce wants to do a snuff fantasy on me. I'm living racist. Everybody involved that should have helped me, that was part of their job to help me, sided with him and actually helped him. So I'm on the angry mode, and I'm still on the angry mode. You do not know how much being angry and being rightfully angry at a situation where somebody wants to destroy you or control you, especially entities like that, sex offenders and racists and beasts and pissheads. How you will have a right to be angry, and it's my warrior. I spoke to my family about this, and I said at first I said a joke about, how is it because I'm a gangster? I said, I'm not a gangster really, don't come at me, folks. And I said no, and I said because it's the warrior in me. When I say it's the core of me, and these beasts, they fucking disgust me, they do. And people who will get what I'm saying instantly. If you're a human, no matter what race, sex, no matter where you are in the world, you will get me when I say this. No matter how I speak, you will get me. If you're sort of middle class and you speak quite nicely, or you don't swear, or whatever, you will get me when I say that, because you're the human in you. The warrior in you will get that. Somebody threatens to kill you and rape you. Somebody threatens to kill your grandchildren. Somebody threatens to rape your grandchildren. Somebody spends a year going on about the genitals of one of your grandchildren. You're going to fucking be angry. And it's that anger that has kept me going, okay? Like I said, I'm not angry all the time. When I speak about this, when I think about creatures, I am, but generally 90-something% of the time I'm not. Let's have the bad day, the beats get particularly leery like they have today. I had to post all kinds of shit fucking on the internet. But generally, I'm not. My natural state of being is one of calm, or one of love, or one of a piss-taking vibe to my... I do have a piss-taking vibe to it. And another thing you'll find out as well, the New Age community won't tell you, apart from the warrior. I don't call myself a warrior because you go onto any New Age page, spiritualist page, they all use that term, and they're not warriors. But they know that is the natural human response. That is a normal response. My anger that I'm expressing towards these beasts, and it's a blanket hate. There's some people I know that are watching me, that have watched me, that are using my furniture, that they're fucking stolen. That's just a blanket hate. It applies to them as well. There's people that I will never see that are involved in this, and it's just a blanket hate to all of them because you're all fucking beast. And they know that, and my family know that. You're all beast. Okay, but I've got a right, and this is what the New Age community will now tell you, that you've got a right to be angry, and you will find, if you're human, you won't carry it around doing your shopping because you're doing your fucking shopping. You won't carry it around cooking your tea because you're cooking your tea, and you find a nice cup of tea, you might think, thought something that was funny, that'll tie into your sense of humour, because your humour, another thing as well, the diversity of it, the paradox in it, the warrior element of it, your human self will come out. Okay, we are warriors, we are fighters, we are not meant to fucking collude and forgive our oppressors. We are not meant to put on earth to do that. I want you to get this very clear. We weren't put on this earth to do that. And what's happening on earth, it shouldn't be happening. Okay? There shouldn't be mass genocides. And it's just for very few people, you know. It's not even people, not even human. It's just for very few entities are doing this. So a very few people can feed off our fear and our anxiety. Okay? So you've got the warrior side of it, and then you've got the very jovial side of being human, where they're quite funny, I'm funnier. But you will find you will want to crack jokes in situations. You'll want to be very jovial in your day-to-day, your general demeanour. So even though this is a shitty situation, and I am literally surrounded by beasts, when I call them beasts, I actually mean you are beasts. When I call you creature beast, they actually know what I mean, they are creature beasts. I am fucking fantastic. When I call something, I am so spot on, it's unbelievable. So unbelievable. I call them creature beasts right at the very beginning. Into folks, into family. Okay, the beast part is because most of them are sex offenders and deviants. Like I keep saying, most of the creatures involved, the humans, I should say, involved, are sex offenders, are deviants, sexual deviants. Okay, and the creature beast, anybody involved in this hasn't got a human heart. They're not part of humanity. They are not human. So if you're part of this, and you're wondering why. Because you think you've found your clan now, they actually think they've found their clan, because there's people out there. So they are the psychopaths, the sociopaths, the narcissists. They think they've found their clan, their people. Let them do that. Let them carry on in their fuckery. I can see the demons on them, and this is what I mean. They didn't expect things to happen. They've been lied to, so the beast can feed off them. So the beast can overlay them and use them, and the demons shit. I forgot what to say now. I was on a rant, wasn't I? But yeah, so yeah, they don't know the reason why I've not cracked up. On reason why I'm quite jovial. Obviously, when I had the lurgy, I wasn't jovial. When there are moments, and there will become moments where you will be flat. Okay, like I previously stated, I've had depression, severe depression. I've been suicidal, and when you've been depressed, I know, I think for myself, when you think I've got to kill myself, that's what to do, and it's not I'm saying it in a light-hearted way, but it seems a very logical response to being in pain for so long. So I know what it means to be in pain, to be depressed, to be just constantly down and constantly feeling nothing. And then that pain to hit your heart, because it is heartfelt. That's why they target my heart. That's why they try to, and they will target your heart if they know that you're glowing, and that's why they target your heart to lower your mood. Okay, I felt the physical pain, so I know what it's like. Okay, you won't be that. Okay, so anybody who's ever experienced depression, suicidal thoughts, it's not that. And those who haven't, I want to just sort of let them know, there are going to be moments, there are going to be days even, where you feel flat. Not particularly depressed, but you're just going to feel flat. Is that right, family? Is that correct? I'm becoming a right Larry cow tonight, aren't I? Anyway, that's fine. Just let it go, because you're not going to be. I'm not up all the time, and you know what I mean. But that's fine. But most of that is you're taking on the energy of the earth. You are feeling the collective. So some of that is you, yes, but some of that, your subconscious is absorbing what's happened on Earth and what is happening on Earth, and the pain of the collective of other humans and other species on Earth. So there are going to be days or hours where you're going to be flat, and then you're going to be your old self again. Go with that. It's not depression. So people who have depression will know what I'm talking about. There's going to be completely separate things. If you've never suffered from depression or being suicidal, you might think you're going into a suicidal phase, or you're going into a depressive phase. It's not. You're not. You just roll with it. You will come out and you'll be back to your old cheery, piss-taking self if you're anything like me. But that's part of it. Okay. I asked my family, will everybody go through that? And it's going to be, and it's not just happening once, it's going to repeat happening. Okay, and said yes, everybody's going to go through it, and it's, you have to. They've said to me that they have to feel it. You will have to feel it. So much harm has been done to humanity that you're going to have to feel it. There's nobody that is not going to feel it, not going to feel the pain of humanity and pain of the earth. You're going to have to feel it. You're going to have to go through it, but it's not going to be as depressive. So if you've never been depressed, but you've watched somebody or loved one have depression, and you're worried you're going to go like they are, they might have months of depression or even years of depression. We'll go through sort of bipolar periods. You're not going to, and you're worried, oh God, that's happening to me, that's happening now, I'm feeling flat. I was feeling okay yesterday, but the last week or so I've been feeling a bit flat, or a few days. You won't go through a depression, but everybody, because of what's happening on Earth, are going to have to go through that. This is nothing, okay? This is nothing. With a lot of things are being blocked, so we don't feel it. We don't get into that. Lost it. I'm going to say malaise of just being flat and just not wanting to do anything. But we're going to have to go through it. A lot of it, it's our subconscious recognising the energies. We don't know where it's come from, but it's our subconscious, and our family, our clan, have blocked a lot of that. But still, we're going to have to feel some of it, some of the pain of humanity, and pain of the earth, and pain of others around us. Okay, oh God, I'm down, folks. Okay, thank you, family. Hope that's very clear. And I promise, is that clear, family? Is that clear? Will people understand? Oh, well done. Okay, I'm going to try to, like I say, I don't speak to people because they block who I speak to. Like I say, if you've ever watched with friends on Facebook, you message me, or I won't get your messages. They block everything on purpose to isolate me, because that's what the fuckers do. Beside the Foster, look him up. Look him up. West Midlands Crown Commissioner. Look what he's campaigning for. This is how fucked up it is, and this is not. It's happening with me because of this programme, but it's happening worldwide with everybody. We're all being gaslighted, we're all being targeted in one, to some degree or the other. And you'd rather be human and be gaslighted and be targeted than to join forces with these beasts, another entity attachment, a demon attached to you, that's going to start torturing you when you're alive and continue when your body ceases to exist, when you die. You know, you rather be human and be, oh, fucking hell, the government, the lying bastards, they've lied to me all this time. Rather that, yeah, I'll join forces, yeah, I want to be like a pop stars, I want to be on the pop system. I'd rather that, okay, and realise, oh God, they've treated us like twats for last this civilization. Anyway, I've gone on now. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, so that's the reason I'm not cracked up, because I just, the way, and because of who I am, my family keeps saying to me right at the very beginning, I've said this before, remember who you are. Is that correct, family? I kept saying, remember who you are. I don't know. I don't know. Still don't fucking know. But I know my soul, connecting with my soul, as I'm a lot more warrioress. And I'm human. And I'm very, very grateful to be human. Very, very, very grateful to be human and blessed to be human. And in this incarnation, I'm blessed to be a woman, Jamaican, and working class. And I put the Jamaican part in because, like, the Jamaican flag, this is how it is. Is it one for all? One out of one comes many. That's a Jamaican proverb, and that's Jamaican about the people, the different mix of people in Jamaica. And just think of humans out of one creator becomes many. Okay? And Jamaica, okay, it's a very special country, it's a very little country, but yeah. In this carnation, I'm not owning that. And my Jamaicanness, but I'm also owning my working classness. I'm also owning the fact that I went to a comprehensive school. I'm also owning the fact that I'm a woman. I own lots of things, but I also know at the very front of all this, the labels, I am human and I am connected to other humans and other species on this planet, and I'm connected to greater entities that have created and been part of the creation of this planet. So at the very front of this, like I say with Jamaica, out of one comes many. Out of the creators have come many. Like that, Tangle. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, you little fucks who think, why isn't she cracked? Yeah, because I hate you, for one thing. You're not human. I keep saying this, so you don't get it. And if you want to sort of drop your name through my letterbox and you want me to say to my family, is this person, blah, 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 human or not human? Has this person got entity attachment? Is this person a demon? Do so and I'll ask them. Don't do it. This is the people that fucked me. Don't do it. Don't do it if you're just a random person. Because, you know, it's not a game. It's not fun for your amusement. But if anybody's doubting me about the people who are involved in this fucking disgusting programme and what they are, and when I see entities, like I saw entities on Haley, that housing manager, I did actually see an insectoid entity. The police officer at number one is an insectoid entity. There's loads, there's different, like I said, there's hundreds, I've said, explains, there's hundreds and hundreds of positive entities, hundreds of negative entities, and there's hundreds of neutral entities. You can't say, okay, this particular species is wrong. That, yes, you can say. Yeah, you can say. Because there's loads I've not even touched on, like likes of David Icke I've not even touched on. And the different reptilians they are in the world. And the different insectoids they are in the world. Literally feeding off the humans that are now part of the system. And I'm going now. So I hope it's clear what I've tried to say in this one. The reason why I've not cracked, I never told you my health issues to guard sympathy. I've told you them to, this is what I go through every day. And even going through that without even the targeting, I'm quite cheerful, I'm quite chipper in myself. I've lost them. Still. Despite the death threats, literally daily, hourly death threats, part of the subliminal messages. Listen to a tape when I'm sleeping. Listen to a recording of this creature beast when I'm sleeping. So even subliminally, when that's when you're supposed to be able to get things in. You're supposed to be affected by things more clearly and more precisely. they've not affected me because I fucking hate them. I see the beast in you. I should have started with that. I should say that. I see the beast in you. Be gone. Anyway, folks, going now because I've lost it. Oh, there's another craft. Not lost the plot. There's another craft. I'll go back. Anyway, I'm going now. So you can see where I'm filming from. It's quite high, isn't it? No, it's not showing up. That oblong thing I showed you, that is one of the crafts. A mother's ship. Here we go. Is that? No, it's lights from somewhere. See where my camera is? See, it's quite low down, can't you? Lights coming out car park. There. And that, I think that's a reflection of my windowsill. There. See, that's a reflection of my windowsill right at the corner. Moved it. Going now, folks. Okay, thank you, family. Thank you, bye.